In their final year of college, Jason met Emily, a vibrant, loving, radiant woman. Their connection was instant. Not long after graduation, they got married and started building a life together. A few months later, Emily came home with tears in her eyes and a smile on her lips. She was pregnant. Jason was overwhelmed with happiness. To capture the memories, they bought a camcorder and began recording everything: doctor visits, belly kicks, baby talk into the camera. Every little moment was preserved: cooking breakfast, decorating the nursery, giggling at silly jokes. And then they made a promise. When their daughter turned 18, they would show her those tapes. A beautiful gift, a time capsule of love. When their daughter, Olivia, was born, life felt complete, but fate had other plans. 2 years later, while driving home from her mother's house, Emily was hit by a drunk driver. She died instantly. Jason's world collapsed. He fell into deep grief. He became a father on autopilot, feeding Olivia, changing diapers, tucking her into bed, all while barely holding himself together. For years, his friends begged him to move on. They set him up with women, encouraged him to try again, but every attempt felt like betrayal. How could he love again when his heart still belonged to Emily? He carried the sorrow for nearly a decade, until someone unexpected walked into his life. At his sister's birthday party, Jason met Rachel. She was kind, funny, recently divorced, a mother of 2 boys. When she found out Jason had a daughter, she didn't flinch. She admired how dedicated he was to being a father. They connected. Slowly, gently. Jason felt something he hadn't in years: peace. Their relationship grew. Olivia, still a young girl, got along with Rachel's sons. 2 years later, Jason and Rachel got married. Rachel knew about Emily. She knew Jason had loved her deeply. She knew about the tapes, and she accepted it. Or so he thought. Time passed. Olivia grew up to be a bright, strong young woman. As her 18th birthday approached, Jason knew it was finally time to show her the videos, the memories, the mother she never got to know. He shared his plan with Rachel, told her how excited he was, that the tapes were still safe, tucked away in the closet. But Rachel's face changed. She forced a smile, but there was pain behind it. Later, she confessed, "It's hard to live in the shadow of a memory. Emily was young, beautiful, a model. I look at myself and I see a tired, aging mother. How can I ever compare?" He comforted her, told her she didn't need to compete, that he loved her for who she was, that he rebuilt his life when you thought it was over. She cried in his arms that night. The next morning, she asked to see the tapes. Jason, thinking she wanted to support him, showed him the box. It felt like everything was finally coming together. Until the day before Olivia's birthday. Jason went to get the tapes, to rebox them, write a letter, make it special. But the tapes were gone. Panic set in. He turned the house upside down. Then he found Rachel sitting on the couch, watching TV, calmly. "Rachel, where are the tapes?" She didn't blink. "I threw them away." Jason's heart stopped. "What? Why?" Her voice was cold. "You talk about her too much. You need to move on. I did it for you." The words shattered him. She didn't just throw away videotapes. She destroyed the only real connection Olivia had with her mother. Jason locked himself in the bedroom and cried. Rachel begged for forgiveness, but he couldn't even look at her. Now, on the morning of Olivia's birthday,
Jason sits alone in his office, digging through old computers, backups, USBs, searching for anything, any clip, any voice, any glimpse of Emily. Because sometimes Olivia still cries at night, wishing she knew what her mother looked like, sounded like, felt like. And now, she never will.